Welcome to the exciting world of Formula One. Throughout these videos we've learned a lot about the rules, flags and races, but there's one more step to become experts, and that is to know the most commonly used terms during the races. You've probably heard TV commentators or drivers mention some words that you don't know the meaning of, but don't worry. In this video, we'll teach you the most important ones, so that you can perfectly understand what they are talking about on every occasion. Slipstream. When a driver is getting close to the rival in front, you'll see that gradually they gain more speed until they manage to catch up. That's thanks to slipstream, where the car behind encounters less air resistance, allowing it to go faster than the driver in front. To help you understand, it's like running with the wind at your back instead of against you. DRS. DRS is a system introduced in 2011, which full name is Drag Reduction System. On the circuits, there are marked zones known as DRS zones. If a driver is within 1 second of the car in front, they can open the rear wing and gain more speed. It's perfect for overtaking. Understeer and Oversteer. Understeer and oversteer are two terms that may seem difficult to explain but are easy to understand. Sometimes the car can lose control, and depending on whether it's the front or rear wheels, it's called understeer or oversteer. With understeer, the front wheels don't respond properly, causing the car to take a turn less effectively, and it may run wide, going off the track. On the other hand, oversteer is the opposite, occurring when the rear wheels don't respond correctly while taking a turn, leading to a spin. To make it easier to understand, when you see a car drifting, it's experiencing oversteer. Undercut and overcut. As we mentioned in previous videos, strategy is crucial in Formula One, and one way to overtake rivals is through pit stops. When a driver behind you enters the pits before you, it's called an undercut, meaning they stop earlier and take advantage of fresh tires to overtake you before your pit stop. On the other hand, if you choose to stay on the track and manage to maintain a faster pace than the driver who has already pitted, it's known as an overcut. In other words, you defend your position against your rival's undercut attempt. Unsafe release. In some cases, pit stops are not perfect, and mistakes can happen, either because another driver appears when you're about to exit the pits, almost causing an accident, or due to a mistake in the pit stop, like not securing the tires properly. In such cases, it's considered an unsafe release, as the driver must leave the pits with maximum safety precautions. Blistering. Tire degradation can cause issues for drivers, and sometimes we see small blisters forming on the driver's tires in onboard camera shots. This phenomenon is known as blistering, and often it disappears as quickly as it appears. But if you don't take care of your tires, you might need to pit earlier than planned. Graining. Tire degradation doesn't always happen evenly, and on some circuits certain tires degrade faster than others due to the type of corners. When you see a kind of shadow around the tire, it means it's suffering from graining, resulting in less grip on the asphalt, like blistering. If you don't take care of the tire, you might need to pit earlier than planned. Now that you know everything about Formula One and have learned the most commonly used terms during the races, you can consider yourself an expert in racing. I'm sure that the next time you watch a Grand Prix, you'll be able to explain to your friends everything you've learned in these videos. Thank you for joining us on this race, where we've chosen the best strategy to prevent anyone from making us an undercut and secure victory, making us the winners of the Grand Prix. We hope you enjoy the races as much as we enjoy creating these videos. If you'd like to keep watching the races with us, you can't miss our MiniDrivers videos, where we'll show you the best highlights of the races through these cute animated characters. See you on the next Grand Prix.